Now, Mr. Mayor, fellow Democrats, we are here to nominate a president. And I've got one in mind. I want to nominate a man whose own life has known its fair share of adversity and uncertainty. I want to nominate a man who ran for president to change the course of an already weak economy, and then just 6 weeks before his election saw it suffer the biggest collapse since the Great Depression. A man who stopped the slide into depression and put us on the long road to recovery, knowing all the while that no matter how many jobs that he saved or created, there'd still be millions more waiting, worried about feeding our own kids, trying to keep their hopes alive. I want to nominate a man who's cool on the outside, but who burns for America on the inside. Appointed several members of his cabinet, even though they supported Hillary in the primary. Heck, he even appointed Hillary. There's a reason for this. It turns out that advancing equal opportunity and economic empowerment is both morally right and good economics. Why? Because poverty, discrimination, and ignorance restrict growth. When you stifle human potential, when you don't invest in new ideas, it doesn't just cut off the people who are affected, it hurts us all.
Tengo mis zapatos rotos y es de tanto caminar. Lejos ya quedó mi pueblo, voy camino a la ciudad. Tac, 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 tac. Me decían mis amigos que nací para triunfar. Llevo mi guitarra al hombro, voy camino a la ciudad. Zapatos rotos, con esa facha, ¿a dónde vas? Voy con rumbo a un nuevo mundo, un perro amigo me sigue atrás. Tírale un hueso, pobre sabueso, que flaco está. Lo tengo rengo, un poco enfermo, pero me sigue sin protestar. Tengo mis zapatos rotos, pero tengo que llegar. Lejos ya quedó mi pueblo, voy camino a la ciudad. Tac, 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 tac. Ya me acerco a mi destino, que queda poco por andar. Si la suerte me acompaña, mucha plata he de ganar. Zapatos rotos, con esa facha ¿a dónde vas? Voy con rumbo a un nuevo mundo, mi fiel amigo me sigue atrás. Tírale un hueso, pobreza hueso.
So here's what I want to say to you. And here's what I want the people at home to think about. When times are tough and people are frustrated and angry and hurting and uncertain, the politics of constant conflict may be good. But what is good politics does not necessarily work in the real world. What works in the real world is cooperation. What works in the real world is cooperation. Look at his record. He appointed Republican secretaries of defense, the Army, and transportation. He appointed a vice president who ran against him in 2008. And he trusted that vice president to oversee the successful end of the war in Iraq and the implementation of the Recovery Act.
Che, ¿qué onda los viejos ahora que se quedan solos?
Para mí, la rutina va a ser lo peor, ¿eh?
Cocinar para dos. ¡Qué embole!
Y esa casa gigante. Hay 3/4 que ni los van a usar.
Se van a matar.
Sí, se van a matar.
Lo más lindo de una casa dura para toda la vida.
Lindo capullo de alelí, si tú supieras mi dolor, correspondieras a mi amor y calmaras mi sufrir, porque tú sabes que sin ti la vida es nada para mí. Tú bien lo sabes, capullito de alelí.
Now, there's something I've noticed lately, you probably have too, and it's this. Maybe just because I grew up in a different time, but though I often disagree with Republicans, I actually never learned to hate them the way the far right that now controls their party seems to hate our president and a lot of other Democrats.
But you can handle it together. So far.
Yes, we can. So far? What is that?
Leaving room for the unknown.
So far.
And do you feel that your relationship styles are more conducive to the
That's
free
just
flow?
a sex question. Well, that.
One of the main reasons we ought to re-elect President Obama is that he is still committed to constructive cooperation. Look at his record. Look at his record.